Sadly, I was at a funeral last week, a lad called Billy Trelaw. Billy was a big steam man in this area, in fact a big steam man countrywide. It was in 1985 the BBC did a documentary all about Billy and his brother Amos. It was called Trelaw's Navy. It was all about their efforts to try and salvage and preserve an old steamboat. If anybody has got a copy of this video, I'd really like them to get in touch with us. I for one would like to see it, and I'm sure his family would really appreciate a copy. Anyway, if you know a way you can find the one, please get in touch. I've got a nice little repair job to do here. It's a clutch snail not off a tractor or a dumper truck, I'm not sure which. The bore is really badly worn, badly scored. The piston is alright and he's got a new seal for it. Actually goes in that way. So what I propose to do is bore this out to that diameter, make a new sleeve out of that piece of stainless, which in theory should last forever. The first thing I'll do is make the sleeve out of the stainless, bore to the right size, finish the length, then I'll put this in a 4-jaw chuck and bore that out to take the sleeve, which used to be a good fit, light press fit or a Loctite fit. And there's 2 ports to drill in the back. Nice straightforward little repair job. Bastard thing, horrible. That's what you don't want to happen. Just see the size of both ends, which is obviously a good thing. It shows the layers cutting fairly true. I'm going to part this off now and then bore it in put it back in the chuck and bore it so I can bore all the way through. I don't want to bore into a blind hole. Just out of clearance on that tool. Just make sure this drill isn't cutting over size. Both sides are once actually 7/8. Now I have got a 7/8 reamer, so we'll be able to ream the finished size of the bore. I would normally use soluble oil to keep this cool, but when I'm doing videos, the soluble oil flies everywhere. So I just take my time and let it cool down between cuts. I bought it out, and the reamer's going to be taking probably 25 to 30 thou, which is going to be fine. Reamers run nice and slow, loads of lubricant. Through there just nice, not a great pressure to feed it through. That's it all the way through. Right, so I've got the sleeve made, it's got a decent finish in there, and that is the sort of fit you need for hydraulics on vehicles. It's got a lovely double lip sealed doors on there, that will not be a problem. The next thing I need to do is bore this out, because that's going to be pressed in there. So to set this up in a 4-jaw chuck, I'm going to make a mandrel that's a decent fit in there, which means I can mount that in the chuck and then use that mandrel to clock it in on. I'm going to mount the cylinder like that in a 4-jaw chuck. Now what I can do to cheat, or to make it easy to set up, I put it onto a 22mm drill, or a 7/8 drill, and that is going to hold it approximately in the centre. All I need to do now is nip up each jaw, just put a little nip on each jaw, just to kind of hold it in place. Then we can put a mandrel in and get it lined up absolutely spot on. But this is going to get it reasonable. It's not a bearing bore we're doing, it's just for a rubber seal. Right, so we've got a little nip on them, and that's a mile away. Right, it's not that far away actually. We can clock in off that edge there, or we can put in the mandrel we made. But you can see how far away it is, so if we're right, it's getting pretty near now, clock gauge time I think. That reamer's actually obviously a better fit in there, so we'll clock it in off the reamer. It's actually running fairly true there, it's not bad at all. That's pretty good. Settle for that. You need to set the boring ball as little overhang as possible, so I've got enough clearance there to be nice and safe, and that's touching the end of the job. I have measured it up and I can go deeper by 4 or 5 mil without causing any major problems. This is cast iron, not the dirty stuff. And I have set it to 0 on my DRO, so I know when I get to the end of the hole I know when to stop. Because I'm going to sleeve this, you can guarantee when I pour it like this, it'll put a beautiful finish on, it always does, when it's giving it needed. Right, that's the end of the hole there. It has put a lovely finish on. Right, that will go in there. Once it's in, the bastard will come out. I took the whisper cut off there just to ensure that is running parallel to the bore. So basically all I've done is set that like a casting and machined it to take my sleeve. So it can come out of there now. And just knock that little rag off there. Washing some brake cleaner, make sure there's no oil on there. Apparently there's no oil on before the Loctite goes on. Put an amazing finish in that bore. If I'd wanted that to bore to a good finish, I wouldn't have. Right, so there one's pressing together, pushing together. general purpose Loctite I've used for years. Probably the wrong stuff, but it's what I'm going to use. Right. Oh, that's nice. That's all I'm going to sexual with that going in there. The thing to do is not to stop. Don't give it a chance to pick up. Just get tighter and tighter. Come on. That's it. Right, that's a good one. And that is not going to move all the way down to the bottom. Just now to drill the two ports. One's a float in and one's a bleed nipple. Very happy with that. Very happy indeed. The last thing to do on this little cylinder is to drill the two ports. One's an inlet port and one's a port for a bleed nipple. That's the same size drill as the holes in the bottom of there. I could freehand them, but I might as well set them up in the drill in the milling machine. The way I'm going to do it, I'm going to grip it like that, put a parallel on there, holding it all together, and that parallel is going to keep it parallel to the top of the vise. So that's square up and down. All I'm going to do now is pick up that hole, which will be not difficult to do, and then put the drill through it. Right, I'm just going to eyeball this. We'll do one axis at a time. We'll do that one first, then look on the other way, and that gets with reasonable. And you can see the drill bending because it's hitting the side of the hole. Wants to go that way a little bit. Wrong way, John. Right, now it's bending the other way. That feels good. That's right in the centre of the hole, or at least as near as making a difference in the centre of the hole for the application it's got to do. Little drop of cutting oil. The drill runs fairly fast. Oh, you bastard! Stop it! It's the last thing we'll do, snap that bastard off in there. I'll snap the in the hole. That's about the worst possible thing that could have happened. That. Oh, John, I'm sick of repairing things you break. It's actually through the hole, so I should be able to punch that through and then re-drill that. This happened to me last week. Oh, Johnny, man. Just going to use this parallel to make sure that the cylinder is nice and true. That's going in there quite nicely. This is stainless, so I have to be very careful when we drill this. Nice and gently. That's the way it's supposed to happen. Right, so that's it repaired. Once that gets it sealed on, it'll be absolutely perfect. Once again, thanks for watching, thanks for all the well wishes, and don't forget, if you like what you see, click the subscribe button, it does make a difference. Anyway, thanks for watching.